Hi there, Jen Ferguson with Artistic Painting Studio, and today is a fun project showing you guys how to emboss a stencil design using a cracking plaster. Hey guys, I am super excited to show you about this product. It is called Grossiza XT, and it is a cracking plaster, which is really cool. So if you love the technique of embossing, this is just going to give you another product to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and position my stencil, which something's got on there. Let's just get that out of there. But position my stencil onto my sample board, and I'm just going to tape it down where I've got a little room to tape. And the first thing that you do have to use with the Grossiza is our cracking size. If you don't use the Grossiza and you're just on a painted surface, it could possibly do what's called delaminating, meaning it will chip off. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to put out a little bit of the cracking size onto a plate, and you're going to want to do still a dry brush technique, which means you put the stuff on your brush, you take some of it off, and then I'm just going to pounce it in the openings, which I feel is going to be the easiest way to get this off. So we just need one full layer of cracking size. The cracking size does a couple of things. It is the glue to keep it onto your surface, as well as it will enhance the crackle pattern. So usually if you put this on a little bit thicker or put 2 coats on it, you can get larger cracks. If you just have one light coat like I'm putting on, you'll still have a variety of cracks from small to large. Okay, sorry about the noise. Stippling is a little bit noisy. So you want to let the cracking size completely dry, usually about an hour. If you leave it longer than that, don't worry at all. You can see that we've got our pattern on there. So I'm going to let this dry about an hour, and then we'll reposition our stencil and come over with the Grossiza XT and show you how to emboss that. Okay, cracking size has dried. I have my stencil in position, okay? So as you can see, that's completely dry. Hopefully you can see a little bit of an image there, okay? It might have a really low tack to it, but don't worry about it. It shouldn't be like sticky. Put your stencil back on, and then we're going to be grabbing the Grossiza XT, okay? And again, this is a cracking plaster. So you can use a little mini trowel to put it on, or you can use what we call a room key, okay? So you can either use one of our little mini trowels, or you can use a room key to apply the product. Not everybody has a trowel, but if you've traveled, these little plastic room keys are great. So when I open this product, sometimes if you haven't used it for a while, it's really stiff. So you might want to just mix it up a little bit. I just kind of cream it up on the top of the bucket so that it's a little smoother to work with. And then just put a little bit on the edge of your trowel. And with the trowel, you can just glide this product over the openings. I'm using a stencil that is already at a 10 mil, which means it's a little bit thicker than a traditional style stencil. If you don't have the little mini trowel, then you can use the room key, which I put my thumb on the side with the texture, okay? 4 fingers on the other side, and try to keep it as parallel to the surface as possible. That way it's just going to kind of lay it into all of the openings. And then I'll just kind of drag that back over the top, make sure that I don't have any marks from my tools, okay? You don't need to build it up any thicker than the thickness of the stencil. And once you have created that repeat, okay, filled in all the openings, just remove the stencil and let it do its thing. It will take a couple hours before you'll start to see it crack, but we'll come back with a close-up video so you can see how gorgeous it is. Okay guys, here is an up-close video to show you this beautiful plaster crackle that you guys get from the Grosisa XT. It is absolutely stunning. So just another way to enhance your embossed designs and add a little crackle to them. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this fun tutorial, and I hope you take your embossing to the next level and adding some crackle plaster to your projects. And for a full list of materials and supplies, check the description below, and do us a big favor, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming tutorials.